The government will change only when the Armenian people want it. I have been in the session hall of the parliament since this morning. I have not heard any statements by the opposition. Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan said this to journalists in parliament. He also touched upon the peace process between Baku and Yerevan. According to him, the text of the peace treaty is quite mature at the moment, and by adjusting the last touches, it can be finalized on the basis of previously approved and signed bilateral agreements. It is quite possible to open communication with Azerbaijan before signing the peace treaty, as well as to delimit the border. In any case, the peace treaty should be signed, Varchipet said. Answering journalists' questions, Pashinyan also touched upon the topic of possible amendments to the constitution. As for the amendments to the constitution, I believe that linking this issue, attempts to bring this to the negotiating table, is torpedoing the peace process. And I do not rule out that there are certain tendencies to interfere in Armenia's internal affairs and initiate processes in Armenia based on certain misinformation, the Armenian Prime Minister said, reminding the audience that he spoke about amending the constitution back in 2018 and then in 2019. And our agenda is exclusively related to democratic reforms. And we said that changing the constitution cannot be part of the negotiations. Pashinyan added, it seems that the Armenian Prime Minister is ready to go for changing the constitution and the coat of arms, which are the stumbling blocks in the settlement of relations with Azerbaijan and Turkey. But it is fundamental for him to show that this is an independently made decision and not under pressure or, as he put it, interference in his country's internal affairs.